Hi, Capricorn. Welcome back to another reading. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. This is a general reading, guidance from Spirit for week 26th of May until the 1st of June. This won't resonate for everyone. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's see what Spirit wants to share with you. All right, let's dive right in. At the center, we have the Tower, crossed by the Empress. At your root, the Ace of Wands. In your recent past, Ace of Pentacles. In your conscious, Queen of Swords. Recent future, the Nine of Swords. On your path, we have the Hermit, the Fool, Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Let's see what Spirit wants to share with you. At the center of your spread, we have the Tower card. The universe isn't whispering anymore, it's shouting. Something foundational is crumbling, likely without your permission. The Tower brings a moment of chaos or clarity, sometimes both. It's sudden, necessary, and usually comes after a prolonged period of avoiding change. Whatever it is, an identity, a relationship, a belief system, the Spirit is clearing what's false, brittle, or outdated. Capricorn, you may have built something stone by stone, but not all architecture is meant to last. You're being asked to release control and allow the fall. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it's divine. Crossing that, we have the Empress. While the Tower shakes, the Empress soothes. She's asking, can you still nurture yourself amid the rumble? This challenge is about receiving, not controlling. The Empress is your ability to mother yourself, to heal through beauty, rest, sensuality, and softness. The very things Capricorn often denies when chasing stability or success. The dissonance, you may feel unworthy of ease when you're in survival mode. Spirit says, create anyway, love anyway, soften even now. At your root, we have the Ace of Wands. At your core, you're yearning for a new passion, purpose, vitality, a spiritual ignition. The Tower didn't just collapse a structure, it liberated your fire. There's something deep, creative. There's something deeply creative here, waiting to emerge, but it hasn't been safe to birth it yet. That's what's changing. A new chapter is whispering through your bones, even if it's not visible yet. Trust this divine spark. In your recent past, we have the Ace of Pentacles. You've had a new beginning in the material realm. Perhaps a job opportunity, a move, or a financial seed planted. It looked promising, and it was. But it also asked you to reckon with your definition of security. Did you build something that was sustainable, or was it just safe? You stepped onto a new path with hope. The universe responded, but now it's testing how willing you are to evolve with it. In your conscious mind, we have the Queen of Swords. Your mind is sharp, guarded, and discerning right now. You're relying on intellect to navigate the storm, perhaps at the cost of feeling. The Queen of Swords is powerful. She knows truth. She demands it. But she's also known for her distance. And you cutting too much away or are you cutting too much away, or just enough? You are trying to make sense of the chaos with clarity and logic. Just be careful not to numb your heart in the process. In your near future, we have the Nine of Swords. Anxiety, sleepless nights, inner torment. This is the card of the mind turning against itself. It may feel like regret, shame, or obsession of thoughts that spirals that are taking over. But Spirit says this is the shadow surfacing, not your truth. The pain is real, but it's not permanent. What are you afraid to face? What old stories is begging to be rewritten? This is where healing gets real. On your path, we have the Hermit. You're being seen as someone withdrawing for inner wisdom. The world may not understand your silence, but that's okay. This is your time in the cave to listen to your own light. There's reverence here, even if it feels lonely. Others may not know the depth of what you're processing, but Spirit honors it. This is sacred solitude, not isolation. In your external influences, we have the Fool. Outside forces are pushing you towards a leap of faith, a beginning that doesn't make sense yet. It's risky, exhilarating, terrifying. It may be a person, a move, a job, or just a new self waiting to rise. The Fool energy contrasts your usual calculated Capricorn nature. You may feel pressured to jump, but ask yourself, are you ready to risk for your freedom? In your hopes and fears, we have the Page of Pentacles. You hope for a new chapter, stable, grounded, real. You want to build something from scratch, but you're terrified of failing again. The Page is curious, but inexperienced. This is about beginner's mind, a willingness to learn, even when you're afraid of looking naive. Spirit says, be humble, be brave, plant anyway. In your final outcome, we have the Ace of Swords. Truth cuts through the chaos. This is the mental breakthrough, the sword that slices illusions. A powerful epiphany or message is coming, something that redefines your path. You'll see the things clearly, finally, and it may sting, but it will set you free. The Ace of Swords is the gift of truth. Even if it's painful, it's also the sword of sovereignty. Use it wisely. Your final message, Capricorn. The Tower may shake you, but it doesn't define you. You are more than the structures you built, more than the roles you play, more than what you've lost. This week isn't about pretending you're okay. It's about letting the storm wash you clean. The universe is clearing the way, not to punish you, but to place something real, sacred, and true in your hands. Trust the fall. The Ace of Swords is rising to meet you on the other side. Thank you so much for showing up for this reading again. Please comment and let me know what resonated for you. Please like, comment, share until I read you again. Thank you so much. Have a blessed week.